to lesson 6 in our module 7 where we're looking at remarketing. In this module lesson we're going to look at remarketing for search, which is a new idea that we haven't looked at before, but something that I think you're going to find valuable. So to recap, we've already been through regular remarketing. We've dealt with regular display remarketing for people who've already been to our website. Now remarketing for search is something different and it behaves differently, so we need to just kind of park everything we know about regular display remarketing for a moment and talk about search remarketing, because the two things are different. Essentially, remarketing for search is simply this. When somebody is on Google doing a search, then if that person has previously been to your website, we can either adjust the bid that we show our ads because that person may be worth more or less to us, or we can target keywords that we wouldn't normally target. So a good example of that is if we're targeting, say, cosmetic dentist keywords, we may be targeting teeth whitening or dental implants, for example. Now they're very specific terms. If we know we're targeting those and someone's been through our website and looked, then sometime in the future they do a search based on dentist, just a single word dentist, we're unlikely to bid on that word dentist because it's too broad for us. It's not likely to be profitable. But if we know that person's already been to our website, we can show an ad just to that person because for that keyword, because they're potentially somebody who's already been engaged with us once and may come back. So think about this as simply changing our bids and changing our keyword targeting for people who are doing a Google search. So why would we use it? We use remarketing for search for a couple of reasons. Number one is to specifically try and re-attract and get back people who have viewed particular pages on our website. So if we know somebody is potentially interested, we can get them back to our website because that person may be worth more to us. So if we know they've already been through our process and they've got perhaps to a checkout page or to a contact form but haven't gone through with it, that person's likely to be an engaged prospect that we would be prepared to pay a little more to get them to our website. On the other hand, if we believe somebody is unlikely to buy, we can reduce our bids to avoid that person seeing our ads. So if a person's been to our website, say 10 times in the last week, we probably don't want to keep showing them ads and bidding up because they clearly haven't bought so far, so why keep showing them an ad? You'll find customers, for example, have a habit of doing a Google search and clicking an ad to find your website, and they're costing your ad spend. So we're going to come back in the next video and look at how to deal with customers specifically. But for now, let's look at how we set up remarketing for search. Okay, so I'm back in my test campaign, and what I'm going to do is come to my test search campaign, and I'm come into audiences, which is a tab that we haven't used before. And I'm going to click on it plus remarketing. And now here we need to go into the step-by-step for this. So ad group targeting. So I want to select an ad group that I want to target. I want ad group number 1. I then need to add targeting to it. So which list from my remarketing am I going to target? I'm going to use my 10-day list and add that. I could add many. And if we scroll down, we can see two options. So we can see target and bid, i.e. target and bid means show these ads, these keywords, only for people who are in this list. So this campaign, if I was targeting this to prior visitors who I wanted to show specific keywords only, I would create a campaign and use target and bid. For this purpose, I'm going to use bid only. I'm going to click close. I don't want to exclude any ad groups from this particular targeting. So I'm going to click on save. That's that set up. That's that list now ready to go. So it now knows we have the option to do something different for people who trigger this campaign who are on my 10-day list. And what I can do, if I put the checkbox in there, click on edit, change bid adjustment, I can now increase my bid by say 25%, for anybody who's been here to my website before. And that's it. That's how we set this up. I can get clever and put exclusions in there and those kind of things, but it's as simple as that for now. So, if that's relevant for you, and I suggest for most people it isn't, go ahead and get that set up. Search remarketing is fairly niche. There is an example case study that I'm going to show in the next video, but for most people you won't need to set this up on a day-to-day basis. Bye for now.